chosen generation, called for to show His excellence. All I require for life.
Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be doing part 4 of our series, The Best Year of Your Life 2019, and we'll be focusing on the family. So the family. We love our family, but honestly sometimes we can't live with our family. Though God created the family to be very important in society, the reality is many families don't function as they're supposed to.
Unfortunately, we don't get to choose our families. I've had that wish many times. I'm sure many of you can relate. We were supposed to track from the beginning when God created Adam and then He created Eve. What was happening in the garden, what took place in the garden was a marriage.
Yes.
And families become a reality through marriage, a God ordained family at least. And for that very reason, I do believe that God values family a lot. It's an institution where the society benefits.
Absolutely.
If the family is broken, then you can expect the society to be broken. And guys, this year we're imploring you to get these things in alignment: your finances, your faith, and your family. We're talking about reconciliation, we're talking about restoration, we're talking about bringing forth what God has really called families to be, especially a God ordained family, a family that is so focused and Christ centered.
Yes.
Those are the families that we need to be, fostering and nurturing, kind of families that can actually, impact society in a positive way.
The truth is, we can't choose family. We don't get that choice. And many times, we might say, why is this person like that? Why is he like this? Why is she like that? And we can't seem to understand. But we have to come to the realization that, guys, we can't change anyone. A person will be who they are. And it's our job as children of Christ to show them Christ through how we respond to them. And that's in love and that's in grace. So sometimes conflict may arise, but how do you deal with that conflict? And that is what will determine the dynamic of your family, how your family will operate. And this year, 2019, is the year for restoration, because many families are right now in dysfunction. The enemy is having a fun time destroying families. But this year we're declaring that 2019 will be the year of restoration, and we're encouraging you guys to reach out to people who you might have had a conflict, you might have had a fight, you might have disagreed, but Christ is within us. And because Christ is within us, we're going to step out in grace and in love, and we're going to show Christ through what we do. God created the family to function as a method of getting His word into the world and as a way of accomplishing His purpose. And if the family is divided, we can't accomplish the work of God. That's the reality. In Mark 3 verse 25, the Bible talks about the fact that a house divided against itself cannot stand. What does that mean? That simply means that if a family is divided, they cannot function the way that God has created them to function.
Amen.
Yes.
I do believe it's imperative, for us to do as we see fit this year in terms of getting things in order, getting our family in order. I also believe that the devil genuinely enjoys interfering with God's divine plan. What better way to have an impact on this world, on this society, on this now generation, than to affect family in a negative way? And that's exactly what the devil does. First sin, in my opinion, was birthed in the Garden of Eden, where the headship of the family fell out of alignment, and Eve took it upon herself to now make the decisions for the household, and that led to sin. And that's when the devil started impacting families. He then allowed Cain to kill Abel. That is
Dysfunction
at its highest.
Absolutely.
Dysfunction at its highest. Brother killing brother. And don't believe for a second that because you don't have it in your mind or in your heart to kill anyone, that it doesn't mean that you're far removed from committing such a sin.
Yes.
Because sin has and knows no bound, and the enemy is relentless.
Yes.
If he can get into a family and destroy what God has planned and ordained for that family to fulfill, then he has a grip on not just your family, but he has a grip on society? Are we going to allow the enemy to take full control of this generation?
Absolutely.
Or are we going to take back what God has given to us and run ahead fully charged, well lit, and just on fire for God?
And that's what sold out generation is about. Sold out, mind, will, and emotions. Even when you don't feel like saying sorry, just say sorry because God said we should say sorry, to be honest. Just
Yeah.
reconcile because God said many times, babe, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you don't want to apologize, you don't think you did anything wrong. You probably really didn't, you know? Or you just think like, this person, I can't with them anymore. It is our duty as Christians to honor God in our lives, and that starts in our family. So guys, we encourage you, if there's forgiveness to be accomplished in 2019, go ahead, forgive, because forgiveness is not for the person, it is for you.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So always remember that. Reach out to your family members, reach out to your relatives. If there's someone you know you probably hurt in the past, they hurt you, try to connect. And sometimes you may have to pray about it. That's the reality. Sometimes
Yeah, you really do.
the flesh is like, no,
Yeah, cannot
I
do this.
can't. But you know the Spirit of God is inside telling you like, yes, you have to. You have to. So let me tell you, go on a fast, pray about it. God will give you the strength and the courage and the boldness to step out in grace and in love.
Well, let me say this. The sooner you can do this, the sooner you can apologize, the sooner you can get your faith, your family, your finances in order, I believe strongly that that's when you really are giving God something to work with. And that's when you have the rest of the year for Him to show you what He means by having the best year of your life.
Absolutely. And babe, you've spoken about active obedience. When
Oh,
you
yeah.
talk about faith. And guys, this is active obedience. This is when God said so. God says you're supposed to forgive, and you forgive. You will see the blessings of the Lord just begin to flow in your life because God says, okay, she doesn't want to do it, because the flesh is like pulling you. But because my spirit is in her, she's obeying me. Or because my spirit is in him, he's obeying me. And he honors that, and he will bless you, and things will change. Circumstances will become different.
I genuinely believe that for the society to be exactly what we want it to be, it has to start with family.
Yes.
That is why God created marriages. For the church to really be what it's supposed to be and to be effective in doing the work of God, it starts with family. The church is a part of society. Society is everything that happens in and around our lives. And the biggest impact on society is the family.
Yeah.
Today, generations past, generations to come, it will continue to be family. And if you can fix your family, if each person can work intensely this year to have their family be aligned, not in accordance to their will or to their understanding or preference, but to the will of God.
Amen.
Just imagine what kind of society, what kind of future we'll have.
Absolutely.
How much of a change it will bring to this generation and the generation to come.
Pray for your families. Pray for your loved ones. Pray for your relatives. Pray for those far, those close. And just pray that God will continue to keep you and keep peace at the center of your family.
Amen.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We're very excited about this journey. We probably said it many times, yeah. But we really are. We love to talk to you guys. So do send us messages. Do comment below so we know if you guys have any questions or anything like that. See you next time on our next video. Have a blessed day.